Okay, so this is 1.08. I'm going to skip the first part and go straight to the vocabulary. So, for a relation to be a function, no value, x values can be repeated. In other words, if you drew a single vertical line that touches the graph only once, the relation is a function. Okay, meaning it passes the vertical line test. Okay, so let's draw an example. An example of something that is a function would be like this line here. So this is a line with a relation. For example, when x is 1, y is 1. When x is 2, y is 2. When x is 3, y is 3. Okay? If I were to draw a single vertical line, vertical is up and down. This vertical line only touches the graph once, no matter where I draw it. And what this means is that for every input value, there's only one output value. So therefore, it is a function. Okay, let's compare it with not a function. If a relation is not a function, the vertical line touches the graph more than once. The relation then fails the vertical line test, and it is not a function. So let's take a look at something like that. For example, if you draw a circle is not a function because if I draw a vertical line, this vertical line touches the graph twice, once here and once here. And so what that means is like for this input value, there are two different outputs. There are two different outputs, and therefore it is not a function. Okay? Some quick examples. This one, number 1. This one, when I draw that line, it touches at two different spots, so it's not a function. The next one, no matter where I draw this vertical line, it only hits the graph once. So it is a function. Number 3, if I draw a vertical line, it only hits it once, therefore it is a function. Okay? So quickly I'm going to talk about the 3 views of a function. That way you can start on your practice. We have 3 different views. There's the equation, a table, and a graph. An equation tells us the operations to perform. So for example, right here, this tells us 2 times the input plus 4. Okay? The table then organizes those inputs and outputs that we get from the equation. And then the graph is a comprehensive view of the table. So these are not all the values that we can plug in, right? We can plug in a ton of values. The graph shows all of them.